I will be your host today. Let me tag my merchandise because I have it. Because I have it. Show Bob's BB. Get your Show Bob's merchandise. It is very sexy. It is unisex. So, if you are man, woman, or identify as dragonfly, you will fit. It will work for you, BB. Welcome to Barou's podcast, new podcast, The House of Barou. I am your host. Welcome to my show, baby. We are here in studio. We are on set. We are on set. Hello, Alex Smith. Hello, baby. Welcome to the House of Barou. How are you this weekend? It is Saturday. It is sexy Saturday. Go find you a slut and have good time with her. Hello everyone, welcome to the House of Barou. I am Barou, your host. Today's topic, let's get into it, unproductive male hobbies. As men who have kebabs that throb, it is very important for us. Oh, you cannot see microphone, don't like, you cannot see microphone. I will hold it like this, like singer. So you understand that this is podcast. Because if you don't see microphone, then you don't get that it is podcast. There you go. Now it is podcast. Look at that. Look at that, BBBs. I will turn up brightness as well. Hello, USA 505. Welcome to the House of Barou, my new podcast. So let's get into it. So just to tell you, if you super chat, you get to ask me question and you get to pick the next topic of discussion. You will also receive a shout out here on my YouTube where American sluts will find your profile and hopefully follow you. I'm going to pin Cash App as well. Some people like to send to Cash App. If you send to Cash App, I will send you autograph photo and free trial to my fan site. Free trial to my fan site. Tato says, nope, can't F with it. Then goodbye, good luck, BB. I cannot F with you looking like fake Pitbull impersonator. You look like singer Pitbull if he was going through leukemia. That is what I can't F with. So I understand, BB. USA says, I need Hennessy's phone number. I will give it to you. Message me after this. Message me after this. Also, if you gift, I will respond like NPC and you can make wish with magic lamp. Ola Newitz. Hi, cut your name. My name is Barou. Tato says, I'm just betrayed by sins. Hi, BB. Hello, betrayed by sins. My music says you're pretty hot for a dude with a beard. Thank you. So welcome to my new podcast, The House of Barou. Today's topic is unproductive male hobbies. Male hobbies. So let's get into it. Number one, cover bands. Excuse me, but do you spend days learning songs and lyrics of music that you have been listening to your whole life? You waste endless amounts of time. When you all this time you've spent, you could have just wrote your own song, BB. You could have wrote your own song. You could have wrote your own song. You could have wrote your own song, BB, and come up with your own music. Put out CD, Spotify, YouTube, music videos. You could have hired American sluts to be doing this. in your music video. Instead, you want to cover music that is copywritten. It is copywritten, BB, so you cannot even post it on your social media and make money. You are covering copywritten music, hoping to become famous. It is not going to happen. It is not going to happen. And you do all of this and you still will not sound as good as original singer. You will never sound as good as original singer. Sorry, baby. Sorry to tell you the truth. Sorry to disappoint you. Every Tuesday night, you're at a local pub screaming, "Oh, sweet child of mine," like you survived the 80s. Why would you do that? You should be making money to attract sluts. Your biggest accomplishment is it kind of sounded like a CD. That almost sounded like a CD. Wow, people coming up to you after live performance. Wow, you sounded like a CD. Thank you. CD's kebab, baby. CD's kebab. Another thing that is unproductive for a male to have as a hobby, men, stop joining fantasy sports. I understand. I get it. You failed in high school. You did not do well in your high school sports. Okay, you failed in sports in high school, and so now you have some kind of vendetta where you must live a fantasy that you are athlete. You are not athlete. You are not athlete, baby. You are not. You cannot throw football. You do not. The only balls you know how to play with are your testicles. You cannot be athlete. Oh, I want to join. You want to live in fantasy world where you are LeBron James. Look at me. I'm LeBron James because I am betting my family's rent money or my family mortgage money. I am betting that LeBron James will score 5 points. So I'm putting my mortgage payment into it. Fantasy, that is why it's called fantasy sports, BB. You might as well be playing Roblox or Sims for free. Because now your family is in debt. Your family is in debt now because of your fantasy games. You need to go into office. You've got spreadsheets. You've got deadlines. You've got to wire money. You have loan debt. Priorities, baby. Imagine explaining this to your ancestors. Imagine your ancestors coming down, descending from heaven. Hello, let's see. Hello, NG Tracker. It is your great Uncle Jafar. It is your great Uncle Jafar, and I see that your family is about to be homeless because you have to play fantasy golf. I see it, BB. I see it. Stop doing that. I'm upset because a man in another state didn't make enough points in my imaginary points for me. I'm so upset he didn't score enough points in a game that is not real. Don't like. Don't like. I will fish through some of these comments. Let's see. Martin D says too much testosterone. You bet, BB. My kebab is bigger than yours. Hello, Richard Young. He says, I just sub. Thank you. Thank you. I come in peace. Rager says, you need to be deported immediately. Okay, Rager. And you need to be inducted into mental hospital. Splice says, wild. Very wild. Joe Cret says, corny and racist. You are just a soft crybaby bitch. Goodbye, Joe Cret. NG says, not funny, go wash the floor. Go wash your butt. Go wash your ass, BB, and maybe slut will lick it. Hello, Keyhind. Yes, I do believe in Jesus. This is my co-host, Tiny Jesus. Say hello to the people, Tiny Jesus. Hello, I am Tiny Jesus. Not real Jesus. Not real Jesus. I am not idol. I am a reminder of real Jesus. Barou prays to me. That is why he lives in castle and has 7 wives. Hello, Darren. Hello, Caveman. Hello, Upsklooks. Darren says heaven is a myth. That is not true. Heaven is not a myth. Hello, Loka. You're like this one. Thank you. Mike says, oops, wrong family, whatever that means. I'm going to mute Loka. I don't know what they're saying. Hello, Waji. Hello, Gabriela Vila. I am not Muslim. I am Christian. Hello, Bluefin. What color is Uranus? I want to say it is like a bluish yellow. Sam Hammer says, if you fart in bath and body works, will anybody still be able to smell it? You will smell mine. Mine will override the candles, the body spray, the soaps, everything, BB. It is very, very toxic, very potent. I am a man's man. My farts will evacuate building. Explorer says, sexy. I love it. I love it. Let us continue. Welcome to the House of Barou, my new podcast. This is my new podcast. Today we are talking about unproductive male hobbies. We have just went over cover bands. Okay? The karaoke Olympics. Oh my goodness. Fantasy football, fantasy sports. It is a fantasy, BB. It is a fantasy. The next unproductive male hobby is carpooling. Carpooling, you are carpooling as grown men. Grown men, why are we not pulling up to club in our Lamborghinis and Ferraris? Why are we not approaching the venue with matching Maseratis? Do you know how many sluts we would get? Do you know how many sluts we would get if instead of carpooling and smashing into car like a can of sardines, do you know how many sluts we would get if we pulled up in matching Maseratis? They would say, oh my goodness, Fast and Furious, baby, look at this. It is like sexy car club, but instead of dusty guys like Vin Diesel who fixes his own car, it is rich, respectable man from Agrabah and his friends. Hello? Hello? What happened to ambition? Why are we carpooling? Where is the ambition of grown men who used to work hard for things, who tried to impress ladies? And then you wonder, why don't girls want to go home with me? Where would they fit, BB? Where would they fit, BB? Where in the car would they fit? You have 8 of your homeboys. These are my bros. These are my bros. Bros before hoes. Are you gay? Are you a homosexual? Then why are you cramming all your kebabs into one car? Don't like. And then you're surprised lady does not want to go home with you. Where is she going to sit? In the dashboard? Will you put her in the trunk? Where will she fit, BB? Everybody wants to pile into Kevin's Honda Civic like it's the last helicopter leaving during the apocalypse. Don't like. 4 grown men, 1 air freshener fighting for its life. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? Don't do that, grown man. I understand if you are just getting out of college, you don't have career, your kebab is not full size yet, things like this. But if you are grown men with family, with job, with your own car, there is no need. Oh, I got a star. Grace thinks I'm sexy. Thank you, Grace. Grace, since you gifted, you can make a magic wish. What is your wish, BB? Ask the magic lamp your wishes, and I will make them come true. This was a gift given to me by my great Uncle Jafar. Yes, Grace, what is your wish, BBB? BBB, by the way, is big booty bitch. And I know Grace is one because she is Latina. Grace Hernandez, all the Latinas are BBBs. What is your wish, Grace? Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Grace says, I want to see my doggy in my dreams. He passed away Monday. Oh, my goodness, Grace Hernandez, my heart aches for you. I'm very sorry about your friend. I will pray for you as well. Jesus, believe it or not, I'm not Muslim. Racism. Hello, Jesus. It is your humble servant, Barou. I would like to place my friend and BBB, Grace Hernandez, into your hands. I pray that you will comfort her and give her peace and let her see her doggy in her dreams tonight. She misses her doggy very much. As you know, he is gone. He is in heaven with you. I know you are playing fetch with the puppy. Very nice. But Grace misses her puppy and needs to see it. In Jesus' name, amen. Now I will make wish, Grace. Hello, magic lamp. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Grace wants to see her dog in her dreams. Make it happen. You're welcome, Grace. It will happen. By the way, everyone joining, welcome to my new podcast, The House of Barou. Today's topic is, what is it? Unproductive male hobbies. That's right. I was so distracted by Grace's beauty. Unproductive male hobbies. Let's see, what have we gone through? We have gone through cover bands, fantasy sports, and carpooling. Okay, carpooling. We're still on carpooling technically. If you want to pick the next topic, send super chat. You can also ask me any question and you will get shout out. If you gift, you can make wish to Magic Lamp. Those are my gifts to you. I come in peace. I come in peace. Also, today's podcast is sponsored by my brand and my merchandise. Show me your Bobs, BB. You can get your Bobs merchandise. It is pinned here in the live stream. Everything is unisex, so if you identify as man, woman, kangaroo, it doesn't matter. You will fit in our merch. We also have sweaters, so check us out, BB. Okay, back to carpooling. Oh, I am a grown man. I need to carpool with 7 of my friends, and then I wonder why I don't get bitches. Are you trying to take Thumbelina home? Are you trying to bring Thumbelina back to your apartment? Where is she going to sit? Where is she going to sit? Where are the bitches going to sit? And then we have to go and take everyone back home. Where do you live? Where do you live? Mark? Where is Mark's address? Let me put it in GPS. What about you, Chadley? What about you, Cornelius? What about you, Faru? Where does everyone live? I don't know. And then you must collect gas money. Spending all this time arguing about gas money because everyone is drunk now. Oh, I'm buzzed. I forgot to send gas money. You are not Buzz. You are not Buzz. Wake up, give me my gas money. Here is the Venmo, scan it. Here it is, scan it. Give gas money to Cash App. Ridiculous, I don't like. Oh, who's got Venmo? Venmo? You don't have Zelle? We must Venmo or Cash App. We don't have Zelle anymore as grown men. We don't have a checking account with Zelle. I don't like to split gas. I don't like it. Don't like. We will arrive like grown rich men with big kebabs in our separate Lamborghinis. She gets in my car because there is space. There is space for her and her drunk friends. That is why you need to go in your own car. Because now there is room for American slut and American slut friends. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to drop off Derek first. I will go through comments. I'm going through comments. Let's see. Behind every successful man, a successful gay. Are you gay? Name W. Are you behind my movement? The House of Barou. Thank you, BB. I am not homosexual, but I support everyone. Mike F says, okay, I like your humor. Thank you, Mike F. It is honest. Hello, hats off. Have you ever put on a burqa? No, BB. Explorer says, let's talk about male hobbies. We're talking about unproductive male hobbies. Hello, MF Breadman. Hello, Eric. No wonder no human wants to be with you. I have 7 wives, Eric, while you are over here wearing your front cap. Look at me. Take me serious as a grown man wearing a baseball cap. Grow up. I know you are hiding your bald head, and that is why you are upset and jealous of Barou. Exile Zoe says, let's wrestle. I am not homosexual, BB. I don't wrestle with men. Hello, certified quality. Explorer says you are part of big booty gang. No, BB, I like BBBs. BBB is big booty bitch. So I am a fan of the BBBs. I am not a big booty bitch. Although I have a little junk in the trunk, if I must say. My music says I find her attractive. Am I gay? Yes, BB. Certified quality says this reminds me of the show I Dream of Jeannie. I love it. Anthony Lee says Beavis and Butthead, my favorite cartoon of all time. It is Barou and Faroo. That is my cousin Faroo and that is me, Barou. And it has show me your bobs. I am empowering women by telling them to show me their bobs. Women are suppressed in America. They cannot show bobs. They will go to jail unless the cop is cool. They will go to jail. Okay, in other countries, they are walking around like this, doing this, shimmy shama chicken shawarma, okay? But in America, going to jail, BB. So we are empowering women by saying, show me your bobs. It is a movement. It is a movement. The real ones understand. You're welcome, Grace. Yaya says women are not funny. I agree, Yaya. The only stage women should be on is with pole shaking their BBBs, their big booties, and their bobs. Women are not funny. Don't like, oh, look at me. I am a woman. I tell joke. Everyone laugh because I'm hot and they hear nothing I say. Not funny. We are laughing because we want to see your Cave of Wonders after. We want to have personal meet and greet. That is why we laugh. Hello, Skay Willie. Hello, South Texas Gambler. Hello, Michael Alcantor. Hello, Michael Mattress. Michael Alcantor says, I want you badly. I am not homosexual, Michael. Sorry. Hello, Chemo. Hello, Somatic. Hello, Bluefin. Hello, Kenny G. Says, wow, as hell. That's right, baby. Manilo says, oh, we are begging. You are begging what? Yes, I am a man, Jativna. Skay Willie says, damn snake oil salesman to a whole new level. Michael Mattress says, you're kind of cool. Thank you, Broseph. Dewey Official says, hope I never see you again on my feed. Goodbye, good luck, Dewey. Hello, Rebel. Arsony says, healthy, very healthy. Yes, I do, Semantic. Go to the link in the bio where it has all my links. Hello. Semantic says, curry. Oh, you are being racist. I know a racist when I see one talking about curry. Guess what? I do like curry. And what? And what? I like curry. And what? And what? Mike Alcantor says, what colors are your panties, sir? I am not homosexual. I will not tell you, but they are made of gold. Skay Willie says, I'm grown. I use L. Stop speaking for men, kid. I don't know what you're saying. I am a man. I'm speaking for men that I know. I am giving advice to the men who need it. Hello, Narnia. Semantic says, do you want the last 4 digits of my credit card? No, but you can send to Cash App. It is pinned. Hello, Crawley. Such a beautiful trans woman. I am not a trans woman. I know that is what you are seeking because you are homosexual and you try to use your love for trans women to conceal it. But I am a man. If we had sword fight with our kebabs, I would win, BB. Hello, George. Semantic says you're wearing a fake beard as a woman. It is not fake. I was born with it. What makes you think this is fake? You are just jealous because I was born with this beard and I take good care of it with my coconut turmeric curry powder. George says, go off on baseball caps. No, that is my whole character. Emery says, gas money fast. Splice says, get them triggered. Shout out to George JC using the Barou emoji. Oh, hello. Oh, I need to see picture of your bobs to confirm account. If you want access to the Barou and other emojis, join memberships, BB. Ashes of Astar says, I want my children to have your features with the beard and all. Too bad I am not homosexual and I cannot give birth. SK says, why females always got input about men but swear men can't give input about women? She got hurt by men and went gay. I don't know what you're talking about. Females are just always wrong. They are best when they stay quiet. That's why, ladies, I tell you the truth. Be like Ariel, Little Mermaid. Shh. Shh. She knew what she was doing. She said, I'm going to give up my voice and get a vagine. It is fair trade. And guess what? She got Prince BB. She got Prince in Castle because she shut up and lost her voice to gain a vagine. I'm just saying. George says, Cave of Wonders, yes. SK says, that's not empowering, that's you being a predator. Opinion, tomato, tomato. Show me your bobs is empowering to some women. Grace Hernandez says, how big? Bigger the better. My favorite body type is snowman. Oprah when she was fat. Oprah in the 90s is my type, BB. Hello, Garlic Naan. Lion says, cave search and rescue team. That is a very big cave of wonders. If you can fit rescue team inside of our cave of wonders, that is big, and she is definitely slut. Hello, D-Nice. Hello, Modern Jester. We see the line behind your ears. What line? What line? That is not line, that is hair. Crawley says, you got me, I do love sword fights. Modern Jester says, are you not ashamed to be ashamed of what? To be helping my brothers? To be helping other men and women who watch and want to learn what men really think? Lion says, sword fighting with kebabs is gay for the record. Look at George using all the emojis. I love it. Thank you, George JC. Shout out to George. David Vickers says, shut up. David, did you know that you can just leave stream and F off and you will shut me up? Hats of Marsh says, where's your turban? I don't wear turban. That is racist. That is racist. Oh my goodness, gold poop. Yes, I am king. My poop is gold. Hello, Kasango. George says, valid point about the Little Mermaid. Yes. Modern Justice says, Oprah in the 90s. It is true. Explorer says, do you like fat men? I am not homosexual. But I do enjoy an American slut lady who is built like a fat man. Real person says, I like olive oil and poppy. Thank Kojo says, girl, I want to kiss you. I am not a girl. I know it is hard to tell because I have clear skin and gorgeous eyes, but I am a man. I am a man and his kebab throbs. Hello, Martin Amson. Hello, Scorpio Latino says, eyebrows look amazing. Thank you. It is henna. Kevin says, just the other day you were a certified baddie. That was not me. That was my employee. That was probably my employee, Hennessy. She is head dancer at me and my cousin's strip club called Faroo and Barou's Bobs. That is cousin Faroo. That is me. Show me your bobs. You can get this. It is pinned here in live stream. It is unisex and we have all the sizes. So ladies and men, you can fit in merchandise. We also have sweater and mugs. Hello, Jefferson. Hello from India. I'm late, but at least I'm here. What's this all about? Welcome to the House of Barou, Jefferson. This is my new podcast. Today we are discussing unproductive male hobbies. The first few I listed, cover bands, fantasy sports, and we were just finishing up carpooling. Thank you, Kodo says, girl, you know you are really beautiful. What about your pookie? What is a pookie? And I am not a girl. Zanabu says, sexy lasagna. I love lasagna. You trying to earn them shekels? What shekels, BB? Okay, let us continue. The next unproductive male hobby, I think, is washing your car every other day. My goodness. If you're washing your car more than 2 to 3 times a week, maybe you should assess why it is so filthy. Are you driving through mud pits? Are you NASCAR racing? What crimes have you committed in this car that it must be washed 2 to 3 times a week? It is Tuesday. You have already washed on Wednesday. Friday you are washing again. And then you're giving it wax on Sunday. What is going on, BB? What is going on? You named your microfiber towel. Naming your towel. This is my lucky towel, Frederick. Frederick the microfiber towel. Ridiculous. Why are you doing such things? And then now you are a grown man crying, upset because it is raining. Oh my goodness, it is raining. I just washed my car. That is water. It is water coming from the heavens to wash your car. Who cares? I don't understand it, BB. The earth just detailed your car for free and you are having conniption over it. You are having conniption over it. Imagine getting upset over water. I don't understand, BB. Real person says, I cut firewood to keep warm. Wow, my goodness. George says, car washing is about showing off, not it getting cleaned. Kevin says, I love going mudding. Jefferson says, are you in India today? Los Angeles, BB, welcome to my set. Lions Lamb says, teach. I am trying to teach them, Lions. Grace says, Frederick. Yes, and imagine naming your towel that you used to clean something with. This is Frederick. This is my lucky microfiber towel. George says, I have never named a towel. What men do you know? Lion says, Gabriel the micro towel the third. Do you see what I'm saying? Lions understands. SK Willie says, let's discuss unproductive female traits. Number 1, putting on fake beard to sell merch. I don't know any females who do this. And also, I will discuss if you super chat. Anyone who super chats will get to pick the next topic of discussion and ask me a question, and you will also get shout out. Jefferson says, oh, we can have some of our water. We have plenty in India. Tony says, you look like that Leah Remini, Carrie Heffernan lady on King of Queens. Thank you, but I am a male. My kebab is this big. It is probably bigger than yours. A real person says, I hunt my own meat, deer, and elk. Oh my goodness, a man's man. Do you also build your cabin out of firewood? Do you also build your own cabin from scratch? Do you go into the forest and chop trees down and build a log cabin? Oh my goodness, what a man. Lion says men don't drink like that. SK says number 3, spending hundreds on beauty. Well, that's because you're not buying it, BB. Lion says deer meat and honey is the swift. George says out of firewood. They're out of firewood, BB. Okay. George says, I drink like that. Exactly. Jefferson says, hello, you guys. Don't know male when you see one. Are you perhaps gay? This is what I am saying, Jefferson. This is exactly what I am talking. Mike says, I act in my free time. I'm not very good, but that's why I practice. Good luck. Real person says, I can gut a deer in 10 minutes. Pitbull says, do you eat ass? Of course, I am a man's man. I am a man's man. I will eat the cave and the back cave. Lion says, let's kill some deer. Hello, Mike Lee. And I'm as big as my girl's forearm, too manly enough. Don't know what that means. Joey Lewis is Brazil. You love you. Thank you. Oi, todo bom, Josie Lewis. A real person says, I raised my own son without his mom who abandoned him. So now you are homosexual, living the life of a single mother. Pitbull says, tongue punch my fart box. No, thank you, BB. I am not homo. It sure does, SK. Okay, let's move on. The next thing that I want to discuss for unproductive male hobbies is a man cave. A man cave? What do you need a man cave for? This is your house. House of Barou, BB. Everything in here is yours. It is all yours. Why do you need to build a separate cave in your own home? Why do you need permission to exist inside of your own mortgage, BB? My throne, my kingdom, my refrigerator. Yet somehow I've been banished to the basement with neon beer signs and Funko Pops. I don't think so. This is my house. Take over the whole house. Who cares about wife opinion? Oh, I don't like giant arcade-size pinball machine in the living room. It is tacky. It matches the collector's popcorn machine. It is matching the collector's popcorn machine. What are you so upset about? What are you crying for? Get back in your cage and shut up, Little Mermaid. She doesn't want the arcade in the living room. Too bad. Too bad. We're putting skee ball next to the fireplace, pinball in the dining room, Batman cutout in the bathroom. Every room is a man cave. Do not let your women, your wives, tell you how to decorate your home, men. Don't do it. Don't do it. SK says, that's messed up. Shout out to you, fam, for taking care of your kid brother. Man caves are made of happiness and resentfulness. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50, Lions. Real person says, I like your man bun. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Hello, Snags. Where can I get one of those cool shirts? I'm glad you asked. It is pinned. You can just click it. If you go to the shopping bag icon, you will see we have shirts and sweaters. We also have mugs. It is unisex and we have several sizes, BB. You can just click it right here from the live stream. Hello, characters. What is your country? I am in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, baby. This is my set. Okay, now I am done talking. So, ladies, you can speak. I am done talking. So, ladies, now it is your turn to speak. Does anyone have a question? What is it, characters? I see you raising hand. Eve Lusky says, Bob's equals bottom of Barou shirt. Oh, look at me. I am judging someone who has their own brand and business and podcast and studio set while I go work for some idiot who tells me when I can use the bathroom. Please get out of my chat. Do not insult my intelligence and my entrepreneurship. Hello, Lawan. My country is Pakistan. I am Muslim. My country is US. Originally from Agrabah, I am Christian. I believe in Jesus. This is my co-host, Tiny Jesus. Say hello, Tiny Jesus. Yes, characters, I live in Los Angeles. Lion says, why are there women speaking? They shouldn't be. They should not have been until I said so. Hello, Lawan. Who am I doing? My 7 wives and occasional sluts on the weekends. Character says your English is bad. Is it? Is my English bad? Because I think I speak perfect English. Perfect English. Another unproductive male hobby is getting haircut every 3 days when you have no hair. Why do you need a fade and a lineup every 3 days when your hair is barely on your head? You are going bald, BB. You don't need to go to barber shop every other day to get hair cut for no reason. Don't like. Don't like. And I would also like to say, if you are one of these men who have a man cave, I have to make a man cave because my wife doesn't. Be a real man and get an office. Make an office. Lucy says, I belong to... No, we are not doing that, Lucy. I will mute you. I rebuke evil message. Do you think Bob Saget ever tried to dry hump Uncle Jesse? Probably. Uncle Jesse is a beautiful man, and Bob Saget just gives, a rest in peace, but he did give me a little experimental vibes, if you know what I mean. And Uncle Jesse is pretty. He looked like a old lady who takes steroids. Real person says, should I get my eyebrows tattooed? Do not do it. Do not get your eyebrows tattooed. All you're going to do is tattoo a scab that is shaped like an eyebrow, BB. It is not going to give you hair like magic. But we can make wish. If you gift, you can wish the magic lamp to grow eyebrows for you. Loan says, but you are cute and you're English. Thank you, Loan. Hello, Norkan. Hello, Glockup. He says, I would eat that cake. I am not homosexual, but I'm flattered. Thank you. Lion Lamb says, Uncle Jesse got it. Jefferson says, did you used to wrestle in the 80s? I wish, BB. I wish I was a wrestler and I got to tussle around ring with all those sexy ladies. Norkan says, by the way, you look beautiful. I look beautiful? Oh my goodness, that is such a compliment, I guess. Not a lot of people call me beautiful as a manly man. Norkan says, what is your style? I'm a man's man. I am proud. I stick chest out and kebab out, and I let ladies come to me like magnet. I am a provider man. I provide kebab, food, companionship with me and my other wives, and a cage and a bed. Okay, I make sure they are fed 3 meals a day. They all have their own cage, all my wives. I'm provider man. Lion says, open the Strait of Hormuz. I wish I could. I don't have access. That's not where I'm from. That is racist lion's lamb. That is racist lion's lamb. Jefferson says, be careful what you say in comments. Be careful what you say in comments. I'll kick your ass from India. I love it, Jefferson. Does anyone else have any for unproductive male hobbies? Does anyone else have some they'd like to discuss in the chat? Real person says, how much can you bench press? All of it. I can bench press it all the weight. Norkan says, which country are you from? I'm from Agrabah. Agrabah, the land of Aladdin, and my great Uncle Jafar. That is how I got magic lamp. Hello, Ben Liam. Norkan says, you are from Pakistan. I am not from Pakistan. I already told you that, Norkan. Oh, the other. Okay, I see. I can't read your name, sir. Sorry, BB. One unproductive hobby is spending money on a 304. That is not true, but you have to make sure she's going to put out. You have to make sure she's going to put out, okay? That is why I am feminist. I am feminist because I let ladies go 50-50 if they're not going to give me the Cave of Wonders. I asked them, look, BB, are we going to do this? Are you going to let me go into your Cave of Wonders? If not, we're going 50-50 on date. I'm feminist, so you decide. Cheese Nugget says, you're gay. You wish I was gay, but I am not. Guide Dobia says, what's your deal? I am Barou. Welcome to my podcast, The House of Barou. This is my set and studio. Today we are talking about unproductive male hobbies. If you super chat, you can pick the next topic of discussion. If you gift, you can make a wish to the magic lamp. Hello, Tandy. Hello, woman opposing. Have you listened to Brandon Lake? No, I don't even know what that is. Someone came into my stream the other day advertising this person. It is very annoying. Nobody cares about Brandon Lake's song. Nobody knows who that is. Our prophet is Hazrat Muhammad and we believe in Jesus Christ, our language. No, I don't care. I'm Christian. Lions Lamb says, I need $40 on pump 6. Well, good luck, baby. I need $40 to Cash App. Woman says, Jesus knows you. Yes, he does, and he loves me. This is Tiny Jesus. He is the reminder of real Jesus. Hello, my co-host. JD says, I like your eyes and smile. Oh, JD, you are homosexual. I am not. Real person says, is going to Asian buffet on the first date. Okay, of course it is. You are taking her somewhere. You are feeding her. You are taking her somewhere and feeding her. Of course it is. Another unproductive male hobby, I think, is spending 3 hours at the gym. Who do you think you are, Roman Reigns? What is the preparation for? 3 hours in the gym. What are we doing, BB? You're either avoiding your wife or waiting for one slut to notice you. You are waiting for someone in gym to look at your triceps as you lift while avoiding your wife and crying children. Go home, BB. Nobody's giving out Olympic medals at Planet Fitness. Hello, JD. Are there any women here? I don't know. This is not for the women. This is advice for men. Unproductive male hobbies is the topic. Lions Lamb says, I bought a baby giraffe off of Temu. Are you going to sell it or eat it? Real person says, men bowling illegal, yes or no? That is another unproductive hobby. Like you're spending 2 hours in a place with other men wearing corny shirts and clown shoes, throwing a ball at 9 sticks. For what? To have trophy? Who cares? Bowling is a dork sport. Craft beer. Another unproductive male hobby, craft beer. You drove 3.5 hours to a brewery for beer that tastes like smoked pumpkin socks with a hint of pine cone. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are we doing this? Just go to grocery store and get Heineken. Get lager. Oh, I am a star. Show me your Bob's groupies. Thank you for the star, the Chesgaret. Clayton Eagle says, I'm sorry, but why have you got a beard? You need to get someone to shave it. I was born with it. I cannot shave it, BB. You are just jealous because you cannot grow beard. JD says the woman wanted to go to the zoning. I don't know what you're talking. Hello, Jason Vale. Glockup says, I'll kiss you, so you are a homosexual, Glockup. Another unproductive male hobby is video games. Video games, you're at level 118. Congratulations, BB, in unemployment. Level 118 in unemployment. You have been playing video games for 5 days straight. You have not showered. You haven't showered. You smell like sour socks. Rotting away in your basement. Congratulations, you've unlocked every skin except healthy skin, BB. Now you have a rash. You have a rash and you are pale as a vampire. Everyone thinks their life is beautiful, but I believe that our life is more beautiful and peaceful than the life of the American people. Goodbye, good luck. The cheese grater says, do I know your sister? Probably she is slut. JD says, let's get married. I am not homosexual. Glockup says, LOL, I'd kiss you once you get off that live and take that off. I see, homosexual, now he wants me to take my clothing off. Women opposing war says, unproductive male hobby, taking a nap. I like this one, yes. Why are you resting when you could be working, taking out your trash, lifting weights, chopping down firewood, hunting, fishing, building a boat, building an ark, building a bunker, giving your wife the business and the kebab? Why are you taking a nap? There are 5,000 things that need to be done, and you want to rest? Wake up, baby. Wake up. That is why she's sleeping with your brother. Hello, Jason. Hello, Puchika. Real person says, do you wax your nose hair or cut it out? I don't need to cut or wax. It is perfectly grown. It does not exceed my nostrils. It is perfect. Hello, Pablo Escobar. Paul Gibbs says, do you think I look cool flicking my hair facing opposite way of a coming train really close? I don't know what you're talking, Paul Gibbs. JD says, the moment of your greatest joy sustains. Women proposing war says, unproductive male hobby, pooping. I agree with this. Why are you pooping? You should store the food in your stomach so that you have endless energy. You don't need to poop. Keep it, BB. Keep it in there. You will harvest all the energy from the food if you don't digest. Another unproductive male hobby, fishing. So let me get this straight. You wake up at 4 a.m. To trick an animal into biting metal. You take the time to put worms onto a hook. Take a picture like this, holding fish, and then you throw it back in ocean. The fish learn nothing, you gain nothing, and the worm is dead. You have killed a worm for no reason. Why are we doing that? If you're going to go fishing, be a real man. Take the fish home and cook it for your family. Talgate says, what a bearded tranny. I am not tranny. I know that's what you're hoping for because you are closeted. But I am a man and my kebab is bigger than yours. Saji says, wow, wisdom. Exactly, BB. You're welcome. You're welcome. Lion's Lamb says, hand-to-hand shark fishing. That is a man's sport. Wrestle a shark if you want to be a man and you want a good hobby. Go shark wrestling. Wrestle an alligator. But to be fishing, oh, look at me fishing. I have a hat with hooks in it. I have a hat and a tackle vest. A tackle vest for what? You are not tackling anything. You are not tackling nothing. You are not tackling nothing. Another unproductive male hobby is collecting luxury watches. You own 57 luxury watches. Luxury watches. Time is still free, BB. Time is still free, BB. Every conversation. Actually, this one's Swiss. This one's a Rolex. This one's a... We don't care. What time is it? I'm asking you the time, not where your watch is from, how much your watch costs, what kind. I don't care. I don't care if your watch has Mickey Mouse on it. What time is it, BB? That is all you need a watch for. Nowadays, if you have a cell phone, your cell phone is watch. Did you know? Did you know that your phone is watch? Did you know that your phone tells time? Did you know this? But no, let's collect watches. Oh my goodness, I spent $20,000 on a watch to hope that a slut will come towards me. Not going to work. Real person says, should I take up axe throwing? No, that is another unproductive male hobby. If you're going to throw an axe, throw it at an animal and feed it to your family. Sergi says, I own 2 casinos. 2 casinos? Diochi says it's time to, what the hell does that mean? Lion Clam says, get a woman, I say. I agree, I have 7 wives and I have sluts on the weekends. JD says wanking is a waste. If you have enough wives, you don't need to do that. Hello, Underboss. Fun fact, Latinas are like sunshine in the mornings. They brighten up the world. And they are also like a blood moon because they will kill you. Another unproductive male hobby is smoking meat. Smoking meat? Why are you smoking a brisket for 18 hours? 18 hours for brisket? By the time it's done, the cow's been reincarnated. The cow has been reincarnated and you're outside babysitting charcoal. I have to watch the charcoal to make sure it doesn't burn. Underboss says King Solomon 6'7", he who is wise has many wives. You see it, BB? Underboss knows. Underboss knows. Soji says wisdom from Arab man, please. That is what I've been sharing, BB. Underboss says I was married to a Puerto Rican. Then you get it. Lion's Lamb says leave brisket the F alone. Exactly. Hello, Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie with a PH. They are very sexy. Do you show your bob, Stephanie? JD says smoke weed. It depends what kind and how often you smoke it. Underboss says shout outs to Texas BBQ. Lion says, you are losing your mind now, Habibi. Shay Bumbleclot says, can you buy me and my 10 kids some food? No, ask your husband, BB. Leslie Byram says, I bet you got a headache. No, I do not, because I am a man. I have a kebab bigger than yours. I will steal your bitches. Don't play with me. Another unproductive male hobby is revving loud vehicles. Oh my goodness, look at me. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Are you impressed by the annoyance that my car makes? Are you impressed by how loud and ignorant my vehicle is? I need Advil now. We noticed, okay? Nobody hears that and thinks, wow, what a responsible investor. What a responsible investment that was. To make my car sound loud, but it doesn't help the car to be cheaper or faster or more gas efficient at all. It is just very loud and annoying. What a responsible investment. Wow, a star. Are you a groupie, BB? Come to my trailer. Shabam says, damn, that's rude. It is the truth. It is the truth. JD says, thank you, take care. Goodbye, good luck. Thank you for the star, JD. Revving loud vehicles. We know somebody's about to buy a wraparound sunglasses. You're about to buy those sunglasses. I know the kind, BB. Shay Bumbleclot says, but me and my kids are starving. Please help. We just want some chicken wings. I'm sorry, BB. Put your Cash App in the chat and maybe people can donate there, but you have to put it in the chat. Another unproductive male hobby is collecting trading cards. Trading cards, BB. You spent $16,000 on cardboard. Do you realize? Cardboard. You are one rainstorm away from financial ruin, BB. One rainstorm away and it all comes down. Oh, this Pikachu card is worth 15 grand. Cool. Can Pikachu pay rent and feed your family? Can Pikachu pay for the car? Can Pikachu keep the lights on? This Charizard card is worth 10,000. Can Charizard make you dinner? Pay for your medical attention? Real person says, should I rebuild my car motor? I already did the muffler. Are you filming the new latest Fast and Furious movie? Your ancestors did not survive war for this. They didn't survive war so you can rely on Pikachu to pay your bills. This is why nobody respects anyone in your family. Your bloodline has no respect. Going fishing. Oh, look at me. I caught fish. I throw it back. Put it in the trunk and feed your family. If you're going to collect anything, collect sluts. Collect BBBs. Collect wives, BB. Thank you for tuning in to episode 1 of the House of Barou. I am your host, Barou. I appreciate everyone watching. Get your Show Me Your Bobs merchandise. It is pinned here on the stream. You can also go to the link in the bio where it says all my links and shop merch. Join my socials. I am on everything, BB. I am on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Telegram, what else? Snapchat, Facebook, MySpace. I have new platform dropping on Tuesday that I will be presenting. New platform, inclusive platform for people to follow. It is like OnlyFans, but they will not let me show kebab, and there is no pornography allowed. It is PG OnlyFans for everyone to follow and get more Barou. I know you want it, BB. I know you want it. And join memberships here on YouTube. Exclusive content, exclusive emojis, photos, post, giveaways, gameplay, all kinds of fun. I will see you next time. Goodbye, good luck.